Hi dreamers, welcome back to Apologue's YouTube channel. Now it's been a while, so I don't really remember how I introduced this channel, but welcome back to Apologue, where we're all about empowering students and helping students all around the world to better identify their purpose so that they can accelerate their growth and live a more fulfilling life. Now I know I haven't been on this channel for about 10 months now, and to be honest with you, this past year has been pretty tough for me, right? It was a lot of stress from work and from COVID, and just everything was happening at the same time, and it really just threw me off, right? It threw me off. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, and I was really back in a place of fear and a place of uncertainty, right? So, but all of that changed after last weekend when I attended a Tony Robbins Unleash the Power Within virtual seminar. Now that 4-day seminar helped me to reevaluate what kind of life I want to live, and really helped me to refocus and to think about the life and the future that I want. And I realized that Apologue is a big part of the life that I want to live. So it was really thanks to the seminar that I have this renewed sense of purpose and this renewed sense of focus and motivation to really put Apologue and try to grow it to the next level. So with all that being said, I am back on this channel. I will be back making weekly videos and really putting 110% into this business and into helping students to become the best versions of themselves and to become the person that they always thought that they'll become. So, I know this video is not just me telling you that I'm back on this channel. This video is really to give you a little rundown and overview and my honest review of the seminar of the Unleash the Power Within Tony Robbins virtual seminar. I'm going to give you my honest review without spoiling it for you, for those of you who are interested in attending one of those. Now, first of all, I think that the seminar is amazing. I think that it renewed this sense of purpose in me, as I mentioned, and it really helped in terms of helping me to identify what I really want to do in my life. Now, with that being said though, obviously there are pros and cons. I'm going to share with you on a day-to-day basis. So it's a 4-day seminar and it was jam-packed. Now, I'm talking like 14-hour days with one 30-minute break in between. So it was pretty crazy. I've never been involved or part of any seminar that runs for so long with so little break. So it was definitely intense. And it's also not a seminar where you just sit there and listen. There's a lot of jumping around, and he'll get you to jump and dance and really play all out. So it was definitely a lot to say the least. So day one was all Tony. He was, out of the 14 hours that we were there, he was speaking for, I would say, 11 to 12 hours. So it's pretty amazing that someone at his stage and his age, even his age, go all out like that. Now, to be honest, I can't think of too many people who still put in 110%, who would speak for 12 hours, who would really go full on for their seminar or for their work when they're already massively successful. So that just showed me two things. Number one is that he is really an amazing person. He really cares about the work that he does. So that was really cool to see and really inspiring as well, especially me being in the work that I'm into, which is the whole coaching space as well. And number two, if he, at whatever age he's at, I would say like 60 or 50 something, and if he can play all out for 12 hours, you have no excuse, right? So it was really inspiring to see. So first day was absolutely amazing. I don't want to spoil it for you, for those of you who want to be there, but first day is absolutely amazing, jam-packed with Tony Robbins, and to be honest with you, I cried like twice. It was just so overwhelming with everything that's been happening in my life over the past year. I cried twice, being overwhelmed, and just it was really, it wasn't sad tears, but it was just overwhelming. I was just being back in my element and being true to myself was really, really overwhelming. So that was day one, super amazing, super tiring. Now day two, to be honest with you, there was no Tony Robbins at all. Now this is something that they don't say, or maybe, yeah, they don't say in their promotions, they don't say in your confirmation email, things like that. Day two has nothing to do with Tony. Day two is all about business. Day two is all about, you know, leveling up your business, and it was another coach, I don't remember his name, but it was all about business mastery. And to be honest with you, day two, a lot of people were really upset. Not me, because it is what it is. At the end of the day, it is a business, right? So day two, there was a lot of, there was some good content, right? They did give some tips about, you know, for your business goals, and how to frame your mindset around your business. However, there was a lot of selling involved in day two, with upsells for Tony's other courses and other programs. So there was a lot of selling involved, and I think it made a lot of people upset. You can see on the Facebook group, everyone was just really upset. And also, mind you, because it's a virtual event, there are people joining in from all over the world. So some people were up at like 3 a.m. and they were expecting to see Tony Robbins, but the full day had no Tony, and it was literally just it was just business stuff from another coach and just a lot of selling. So that was day two. I wasn't too keen on day two. I did learn a little bit, did take some notes, but wasn't the best. Day three, however, Tony Robbins comes back, not for 12 hours though. He probably was there for, I would say, 6 to 7, which is still a crazy amount of time to commit, especially at his age. And also, if you're a follower of Tony's and if you watch his videos, you would know that his voice box is messed up. So to see him go for 6 hours and to give 100% energy when he doesn't need to, it's really, really cool to see. So third day was all about transformation and about really breaking out of your limiting beliefs and really taking ownership of the life that you want to live. So day three was again really, really amazing. To be honest, for me personally, like, I feel like I don't have, you know, crazy big problems in my life, right? Touch wood, thank you. But there are a lot of people who attended the seminar who have like PTSD and who have really, really bad, like, you know, depression or a lot more pressing issues. So I think day three was really, really powerful, especially for those people. It was really cool to see people break out of their, you know, limiting beliefs. People were crying, people were just transforming and really taking ownership of the life that they want to live. So day three was really cool. Tony was a big part of it, but for the rest of it, we watched some videos and things like that. So day three was really good as well. Now day four, last day, to be honest with you, I expected Tony Robbins to be there as well because it's the last day. But again, day four had no Tony Robbins at all. It was mainly led by another coach. Day four was a lot, day four was probably my least favorite. Day four was a lot about health and trying to live a healthy life, and they brought on a few speakers and things like that. For me personally, I take good care of my health. You know, I eat pretty healthy. I live a pretty healthy lifestyle. However, you know, I do understand that some people might find a lot of value in day four, just helping you to reassess your diet, reassess your view on food and your view on your, you know, your diet and your eating habits. So I can see how day four is very, very important. What I didn't like was it got a little bit too much, in my opinion. Like, they were getting people to, you know, not touch aluminum foil. Like, it was kind of crazy. So it was just, it was just a bit much for me. It was a little bit culty on day four with the whole health guru, health side of things. That was just my personal opinion though. I'm sure some people appreciate that, but it's just, I know personally that some people might just take everything on day four and just take it as it is and immediately go from eating meat every single day to cold turkey into a vegetarian or vegan diet, and that could not be too good for you, I don't think. So that was day four. However, day four closing, during the closing ceremony, during the closing of everything was really cool, and it was just, Tony was on at home, and we got to see him through his camera and stuff, and just to see him really appreciate, like he's been doing this for years and years, and he's helped millions and millions of people, and to just see him, to see how much he appreciates how much people love and adore him, just to see how much he appreciates that really touches my heart. And it's just really cool to see. Like, you would think someone who's been coaching for years and years, that he would get desensitized, right? Like, he wouldn't feel touched and stuff because he's done this a million times. But just to see how much he appreciates us and appreciates his people is really, really cool to see. So overall, amazing seminar. I think that it could be done in 2 days. Yeah, it could be done in 2 days in my opinion, and I think there could be a little bit more breaks in between because it was tough, right? You didn't want to miss things, but you got to eat too, right? So I think it could be a little bit shorter, but I still think for a virtual event, I wish it was in person as well. That's another point I want to make. I wish it was in person as well, because it's virtual and you're in your house. It's very easy to get distracted, and I feel like it's not as it will be not a million times, but 100 times better in my opinion if it's in person. However, for a virtual event, I think Tony Robbins and his team did an amazing job. It was really immersive for a virtual event, and you can tell that he puts in the work and puts in the effort to make this as immersive as possible, right? You can see people on the screens and things like that. But overall, again, it was an amazing seminar. It's helped me personally, and I don't think that I had, major problems or major life problems in my life when I went to the seminar. I've just been a fan of Tony's all this time because of my work as a coach. But just for someone like me and the amount of impact that 4 days had on me was worth the money. You know what I mean? So if you're someone who has been following Tony, or you have something that is bothering you, you feel like you're not living the life that you want to live, I would highly recommend the seminar. Keep an open mind. Take what you need to take. If you don't want to listen to some things, you don't have to, right? Just keep an open mind and just be a sponge and just absorb everything that comes in, and at the end of the day, whatever you choose to keep and take with you as you go on through life, you take along with you. If you don't want to take it along with you, then it's fine as well. But for me, amazing seminar, highly recommend it. And again, I am back on this channel, and I am back full on. I am as motivated as ever, and I will bring Apologue to the next level. So hopefully you will see an Apologue workshop near you sometime in the future. But once again, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed my review on the Tony Robbins Unleash the Power Within virtual seminar. If you've been a follower of Apologue for a while, I appreciate you and thank you for sticking with me all this time. Yes, so I'll see you next week. Thank you. Make sure you leave a like, make sure you subscribe. And again, once again, Apologue is all about empowering students all around the world to help them to better identify their purpose in life so that they can accelerate their growth and live a more fulfilling life. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.